Hold on a sec. I gotta catch my breath. Okay, today is February 15th, although by the time I publish this video, it'll probably be a week or so later. I'm obviously not at home. We are in Boulder, Colorado. We decided to come up here for the week. Got here a few days ago. And you know, the weather forecast was, hey, maybe a chance of snow while we're there. And I thought, hey, I'll bring some winter gear just in case. And then I checked the weather forecast last night and it said, you know, about 10 a.m. today, it should start snowing and, you know, maybe snow a bit. Anyway, I woke up 5 a.m., looked outside, and the place is blanketed in snow. It's still coming down, and it's only about 9:30 or 10 in the morning now. So, lots of snow, and I'm out enjoying it. Now, those of you that have been around here a while may remember I did a video a little over a year ago from this exact same spot, which is called Chautauqua Park here on the edge of Boulder. And that video was about some winter photography tips. It was a bit comical, frankly, because snow fell on my head when I was filming something. Let's see, my pants started coming down when I was talking to someone on the trail. It was kind of funny, and I thought I was going to do a video today with some different tips, but I think I'll save that for another time. Instead, today I want to talk about my plans for the year and get real for a few minutes. Every time a new year starts, I always try to make plans, and I've kind of mentioned that, kind of referred to that in a couple of videos that I'm working on my plans for this year. And admittedly, they're a little fluid, simply because this photography thing is occasionally a bit fluid. But I know I'm going to be making videos. I've got a lot of other ideas, but things are changing for me for sure. Snow's falling right over here. This is so beautiful. God, I love being in the forest in the winter. This is fantastic. I've been making videos here on YouTube for over 4 years, maybe 5 years, I'm not really sure. And last I looked, I had like 980 something videos. So, you know, knocking on 1,000 videos in a few years. And if you do the math, that's like 3 videos, sometimes 4 videos a week. And the last 2 years with COVID, of course, I haven't been going as many places, and I was just sitting at home, and I had the time, and I just made video after video after video. And I gotta admit, I got a little burned out. I took a little bit of a break around Christmas and didn't post for maybe a couple of weeks. And then you may recall that I injured my back, which kind of laid me low, and I didn't really record a lot during that time either. And what I realized was I kind of enjoyed taking a break, to be honest. And no, I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm gonna keep making videos. I love it too much. I love photography. So I'm gonna be here. I just felt like I got in the last couple of years into a mode of focused on quantity versus quality. And I don't wanna be the guy that makes the most videos. I wanna be a guy that makes great videos. So I'm trying to put more thought into my videos and make them more useful, because I've definitely, for lack of a better word, skimmed the surface in some videos where I talk about things and I show some stuff, but I don't really give the why. And I want to do more of the why, not just the how. So that's one thing I'm really focused on this year, is probably fewer videos, but better videos, a little bit higher quality in terms of the content and what I'm delivering. Not necessarily the production quality. It's not like I'm going to do all these crazy transitions and, you know, lots of video editing. It's just going to be straight up high quality education, which is fun for me. And in my opinion, and I hope, I guess, is it's going to be useful for you. The other thing is that I've honestly just squeezed in a lot of these videos that I've kind of made in a bit of a hyper manner over the last couple of years. I've kind of squeezed them in during breaks of my day job, so nights and weekends. And that's another reason I got burned out. It's just incredibly taxing because I had a full-time job and snow's coming down on me. On top of that, I had my photography job, which is also essentially a full-time job. But recently, things changed. The company that I work for laid off a ton of people, including the entire org that I was a part of. Which really wasn't unexpected. And to be honest, I'm grateful. They're handling the exit incredibly kindly, and I have no complaints. And admittedly, it was probably a little bit overdue. So not too worried about that. And it does give me a little bit more time to go focus on these things with photography that I want to do to better basically create better content for you guys. And so that's another change, is that I no longer have my day job And my day job is going to be photography, at least for the foreseeable future. I'm really excited about that. And as part of that, I've been planning this for a while. I've got quite a few things that I'm working on that are going to be coming over the next few months, right? But these are products and courses and things like that, and I'll be talking about those in future videos as they get ready. The first one is going to be coming out either late February or early March, perhaps, but that's coming. And you know, you guys are always supportive, which I just am so appreciative of, because you guys don't have to support me, but you do, and I appreciate you guys showing up, liking my videos, commenting. I love interacting with you all. And some of you have purchased some of my presets and things like that, which is fantastic, and I'm trying not to fall here. So thank you for that. It really means a lot. And you know, I hope to continue to create things of value. I don't want to just jam things out here, or, you know, crank out a whole bunch of stuff that's not valuable. Going back to my first point, I'm trying to do a higher quality job of not just the videos that I make, but I also want the products that I make and offer to you guys to be incredibly valuable as well. And that includes this next one that's coming really soon, which I think you're going to find kind of interesting. But then also, I've got a few courses, like I said, that I'm working on, and I think that you'll find those pretty interesting as well. The other thing I'm doing is focusing on me, which, you know, at first blush sounds a little bit selfish, but what I really mean by that is over the last couple of years, especially sitting in the office, making all these videos and working my day job and all that, I've gotten lazy. And as a result of that, I've gained weight, gotten out of shape, and I just kind of feel like crap, to be honest, a lot of the time. And so I've been focused, especially, this is doubly important to me now, because when I injured my back around Christmas, you know, I couldn't move. I was having trouble walking. It was terrible. And I'm a photographer who likes to get outside and do these kind of things. You know, I love shooting landscapes. I love walking around in cities. Well, you know, when you can't walk, that puts a real damper on doing those kind of things. And so I basically committed to myself that this year was going to be different. I'm really going to focus on my core, so abs and lower back. And obviously this is not a fitness channel, and I'm trying, and being at my age, things aren't quick, but I will say my back is a lot better. I'm out here hiking in the mountains and not having any problems. I've been eating better, exercising a bit, and that sort of thing. So I'm getting there, but the reason why, apart from the obvious that I just want to feel good and be healthy, is I want to be able to do workshops and tours and things like that with you guys. And I'm also going to be at a conference here in Utah, the Outsiders Photography Conference. Whoa, I'm going to be presenting landscape editing in Luminar Neo there in a couple of weeks. I'll be going back to Iceland later this year, and I got some other things I'm working on as well. So I want to be healthy and strong because I want to get outside, outdoors. I want to travel. I want to take photographs, and I want to share that kind of stuff with you all. And I can't do that if I'm sitting at home on my butt with a bad back. So I'm out exercising today, and you know, it's going pretty well as long as I don't fall. But that's the other thing I'm focused on this year, is myself in terms of my health. The other piece of that is really that I find that my mental health correlates really closely with my physical health. And not being particularly physically healthy over the last couple of years has been a little bit of a damper on my mental health. Not in any big way. I don't want to overemphasize that. It's just, you know, I mean, when you don't get outside and you don't exercise and you don't do all the kind of things that you like to do, including going out and just taking photos, kind of wears on you. So I am here doing it now, feeling better, but that's a focus for me this year as well. The other thing I'm trying to do is be more thoughtful about my photography and take better photos. I mean, you can't control the conditions, right? I mean, these are interesting conditions, but I haven't really seen, like, you know, oh wow, look at that photo, I gotta take that. I haven't even taken the camera out. I've just been using my GoPro and a couple of iPhone shots to share with the family. But that's one of the things I've done in the past, is whenever I traveled and went out and took photos, I felt like, hey, if I had a lot of photos, that was a good outing, versus, hey, I got 3 good photos and that's a good outing. So, you know, again, this goes back to what I said about YouTube earlier, which is I was really, in the past, I think, focused on quantity versus quality. And, you know, I've been thinking about this for a long time, because I go to some beautiful places, and sometimes I take some beautiful photos and sometimes I take some okay photos. but I often, not often, I've pretty much always taken a lot of photos. This snow is blowing right in my face. But I'm gonna try this year to really focus on taking better photos, good photos, and improve my craft and my skills, because it's important to me and I just love it. Honestly, it's fulfilling. So that's another thing that I'm focused on this year. Okay, the last thing that I'm really focused on this year is doing more outside of YouTube. I love YouTube. I'm gonna be here making videos, like I said, but I wanna do more than just YouTube. I used to write on my blog every day for years, and I just got away from blogging because I got so busy with YouTube and my day job that I didn't really have time, and I would rather have made videos. But I do like the writing process. I enjoy putting my thoughts down on paper, so to speak, at least virtual paper, and it's just satisfying to create those kind of things. And so I've been trying to think about more things that I can write and put on the blog. I'm also trying to think about additional product reviews. Like I wrote a review about the Ulanzi tripod, and quite a few of you read that, which I appreciate. So I'm gonna do some more things like that as well. And so just trying to do a bit broader kind of thing in terms of my photography, instead of just, hey, I made a YouTube video and I made 3 or 4 this week and it was a good week. I want to focus more, again, this goes back to quality, but also a little bit of diversity for me, because I feel like I've gotten really out of balance in terms of diversifying what I do. And so I'm going to focus on that as well. And I'm walking into the snow, so that's getting to be a little challenging. I'm going to turn so it's coming into the back of my head instead of into my face. But that's really it. I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to keep this exercise going. I'm feeling great. I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. It really means a lot. I mean, this community is fantastic. I love interacting with you all. And by the way, if you haven't joined my email newsletter, there's a link down below. I do give away a free Luminar preset pack for joining. But it's really just a good way to communicate. I love sharing, you know, tips, tricks, things like that in terms of what's going on with my photography. So if that's of interest to you, feel free to subscribe. And if not, that's cool too. I'll be here every week on YouTube making videos, just maybe not 3 or 4 videos every week, maybe 1 or 2. And my hope is that they're better and they provide more value, and they really just help you get better at your craft as I'm on this journey to get better at mine. So thanks for hanging out, my friends. I'm going to try to figure out if I can climb back up that hill and then back down, because I don't know where this trail goes. So I'm signing off. I'll see you soon, my friends. Thanks so much for all the support and hanging out and interacting. I'll see you soon, and until then, adios.